We're on Daf Lamed Hey, Omer Aleph. Ula Rabbi Yochanan ben Broka di Omer al Shneihem, who Omer vayvarach le'osam Elokim. Puravu, women are included, according to Rabbi Yochanan ben Broka, in the obligation of period of Rivya, Ma'i Kol Meimar. According to Rabbi Yochanan ben Broka, why didn't we derive from Talmud Torah that women are potter even from mitzvah say shelo azman groma? And what does that mean? That we remove Talmud Torah from the principle of Ein Shnei Ksuvim Bam Kechnei Melamdin, and therefore we're going to use Talmud Torah as the source to the opposite conclusion. According to Gemara's Kasha now, women should be obligated in mitzvah say she'ein azman groma. I'm sorry, women should be exempt from mitzvah say she'ein azman groma. And the Gemara answers, Mishum dahavi Talmud Torah pigeon a bench shnei ksuvim bam kechem v'chol shnei ksuvim bam kechrei melamdin. So it means that since the Torah repeated another time that women are exempt from mitzvah seisha ein azman groma, so we have two psukim that teach me that women are not obligated to mitzvah seisha ein azman groma, is therefore shnei ksuvim bam kechrei melamdin, and therefore we assume that as a general rule, women are obligated to mitzvah seisha ein azman groma. Frekti Gemara, Ula Rabbi Yochanan Broka nami to in a heavy period mora shnei ksuvim bam kechrei melamdin. Even according to Rabbi Yochanan ben Broka, who says that women are obligated, included in the mitzvah period rivya, and it says mitzvah seisha ein azman groma plus mora. The pasuk says ish imo v'yoviv, explicitly obligating women. So we have two psukim that tell me the same thing, that women are obligated in mitzvah seisha ein azman groma. Is then we should apply the principle of shnei ksuvim bam kechad ein melamdin. And we said before on Daf Lamed Dalet and Beis that we derive from Mora that women are obligated in mitzvah say she'ein azman groma. But if there are two psukim that teach you the same point, the same principle, namely that women are obligated in mitzvah say she'ein azman groma, then we assume that the opposite is true for all the rest of the mitzvahs, and therefore women, as a general rule, will be obligated in mitzvah say will be exempt from mitzvah seisha ein azman groma, because dafka in the cases of period of Rivya and Mora, the Torah says these are the two cases where it's ein azman groma, women are pturos, but all other mitzvah seisha ein azman groma, women are obligated. And where it's a stricha, it's not shnei ksuvim bam kechrei melamdin, because we need both. If we only had the fear, the reverence for a parent, and look at period of Rivya hava mina v'kiv shua omrachmana, I would have applied the principle of the Chachamim that darko ish darko lichbosh in. Man who goes out to war is obligated in period for Rivya. Isha ain't darko lichbosh lo. So when the Torah says Puravu miluas aretz v'kiv shua, we would say that the pasuk is addressing only the man and not the women. Why? Because the pasuk ends with the word kivshua, which is indicative of milchama. Women don't go out to milchama, and therefore I would have come to the opposite conclusion of Rabbi Yochanan ben Broka, which indeed the Chachamim do, that women are exempt from the mitzvah of period of Rivya. Therefore, according to Rabbi Yochanan ben Broka, we need the pasuk vayivarach osam Elokim osam period of Rivya, both he and she. Because of period of Rivya lo kasa mora, we would have thought that women are exempt from the mitzvah of Mora. Why? Hava mina ish tisipek b'yada lasos. A man is available to give all the honor to his parents, but ein isha, right, in, so he's obligated. But isha ein dein sipek b'yada lasos. She's too busy as a married woman to set up her household, and she's tachas mora's baila, is therefore she'd be exempt from the mitzvah of Mora. Lo, they're not obligated, and therefore the Torah had to go out of its way to tell me that women are obligated in the mitzvah of Mora. So now we need both psukim, and if we don't need both psukim, then we don't apply the principle of shnei ksuvim bam kechrei melamdin. Now the Gemara goes back to Rabbi Yochanan ben Broka. Ha nichal aman diyoma shnei ksuvim bam kechrei melamdin. Elaman di Omer Malamdin Ma'ikal Meimar. If you hold that even when there are two psukim, is Malamdim, is therefore, why don't we derive from Talmud Torah and Pidyon Ben that women are exempt even from mitzvah seish laws man groma omarova papunoi. The Talmidim who live in a place called Papuna, yadile l'taimud al milsa. They know the logic and they could share with us the Tamei Mishnah for the opinion that holds Shnei Ksuma Bam Kechem Melamdin. Are you still with me, Ira?
Yeah.
Somehow I lost you on the screen.
No, I'm here.
So we're going to have an interpretation from the Talmidim of Papuna to explain this principle of Shnei Ksuma Bam Kechem Melamdin. Umanu, and who is that? You know, the head of that group of students over there in Papuna, it's Rav Acha Bar Yaakov. And the Gemara Babasu Tezayin establishes that he lives in Papuna. Omar Kra, the Torah says in Shmos Yud Gimel with regard to the Chiv of Tefillin, Vayolacholi os al yodcha, ulazikaron b'neinecha, and the pasuk ends by saying L'mantia Torah Hashem v'ficha. So we have now a hekesh between Tefillin and Torah. Huksha kol Torah kula l'tefillin. Right, when it says L'mantia Torah Hashem v'ficha, it is indicative, representative of the entire Torah, and that's equated to tefillin. Ma tefillin. Mitzvah seishas man groma, because we said that there's no tefillin on Shabbos and Yont. V'nashim pturos, and women are exempt, as we derived earlier. On Daf Lamed Daled is Avkol Mitzvah seishas man groma. Nashim pturos. And then we used tefillin as the paradigm to teach us that women are exempt from mitzvah seishas man groma the same way they're exempt from tefillin. Umi de mitzvah seishas man groma. Nashim pturos. Michlal, we can derive the conclusion that mitzvah seishas laws man groma chayavas. The Torah went out of its way to say that tefillin and all that, those mitzvahs are similar to tefillin and as man groma, women are exempt, implying that if it was not as man groma, women would be obligated. So Gemara Hanicha, that makes sense. Laman di Yomer tefillin mitzvah seishas man groma. Laman di Yomer tefillin mitzvah seishas laws man groma. If you hold that tefillin is obligatory even on Shabbos and Yom Tov, Michael Meima. How can you understand, according to that opinion, that women are exempt from mitzvah seishas man groma? On the contrary, tefillin is a mitzvah seishas einas man groma. And then we're going to come to the opposite conclusion that just like women are exempt from tefillin, even though it's an essay she'enas man groma, they should be exempt from every essay shelo azman groma. So the Gemara answers that this man the Omar does not hold the hekesh of bnei papanoi. According to this man the Omar, women are exempt from a mitzvah seishas man groma, and we derive it from re'iyah, from a v'mematzinu of re'iyah. Just like we asked back on Daf Lamed Daled Amud Beis, why don't we derive from matzah and hakel to be machayev women? And the Gemara explained over there that according to this man the Omar, that's not a kasha because man shamet the Omer tefillin mitzvah seishas laws man grum. Who was that one single Tana that held tefillin is not a town by mitzvah Rabbi Meir? And v'sover law, and Rabbi Meir is of the opinion that women are obligated in the mitzvah of tefillin. This is an erev in Daf Tzadi Vavam Beis, and he holds Shnei Ksuma Bam Ke'echad, kol Shnei Ksuma Bam Ke'echad a melamd. And therefore, we don't have a kasha. Why don't we derive from matzah and hakel to be mechayev women in a mitzvah seisha shazman groma because of Shnei Ksuma Bam Kechrei Melamd? Frek the Gemara ul Rabbi Yehuda, the Omer he holds in Sanhedrin Samach Zayin of Beish Shnei Ksuma Bam Kechrei Melamd utfil in mitzvah seisha lazman groma. The Gemara in Erevin On Daf Tzadivavim Beis establishes that according to Rabbi Yehuda, tefillin is a mitzvah seisha la'azman krom, and you're obligated even on Shabbos and Yom Tov, is Michael Mema. From whence is Rabbi Yehuda going to derive the p'tur of women from mitzvah seisha zman groma? We're going to derive from matzah and hakel that women are obligated in mitzvah say she hazman groma. And the answer is mishum da'avoy matzah simcha v'hakel shlosha ksuva bam ke'echad. Shlosha ksuva bam ke'echad, even according to Rabbi Yehuda, ein melamdin. So what are the three psukim which tell me that women are obligated in a mitzvah saseh shazman groma? That's matzah, hakel, and simcha. So if we have three, then even Rabbi Yehuda holds ein melamdin, and on the contrary, derive the opposite conclusion that, as a general rule, mitzvah seishes ma'groma noshim p'turos. What does the Mishnah say about mitzvahs losas? Say that women are included in all mitzvahs losas, like men, minani mili. What's the source for that? Om Rav Yehuda Marav. V'chein tana to Bei Rabbi Yishmael Amakra in the parsha of Hagozel v'nishbal sheker. And then he admits that he took a false oath. He has to bring a korban osham lekapara. In Parshas Noso, it says, "Ish o isha ki yasu mikol chatos ha'adam," and it mentions both ish and isha in the context of chatos ha'adam. Hishva because of isha ish l'kol onshish v'torah. The Torah equates women and men for all violations of the Torah and all punishments of the Torah. To Bei Rabbi Elazar Tana, Omakra. The pasuk says "Ve'elu mishpat v'shad tosim lifneim," and lifneim is in lashon rabim, which comes to include even women. Hishva kos v'ish liish l'chol dinim shebetorah. So now we have a drasha that includes women in all the dinim of dinim ominous and dinim nefashos. To Bei Chizkiah Tana, he has another drasha. Omakra in the parasha in Mishpat. It says, "V'im shor nagachu ve'hemis ish o isha ashor yisakel v'gam b'olav yumos hishra kos v'ish liish l'kol mises shebetorah utzricha," and we need all these three limudim to teach me that women are included. If the Torah had only told me the chiv noshe based on the first drush, as far as korban shvu is concerned, we would have said mishum kapara. Chas rachmona Allah, the Torah wanted to be very magnanimous for the nashim, for the lady folk, in order to give them an opportunity of kapara, and therefore they bring the korban of shvuah. Avol dinim. When we speak out dinim, if we didn't have the second drasha aim, I would have thought ish debar masumat, men who are involved in monetary give and take. They are subject to be kovea dine masu mata. But isha ain't darkol asasik b'masu matan, and therefore lo, there are no dinim as far as isha. V'yashmin and ha. And if the Torah told me that even in dinim moments, women are included like men, ishum dechiyusahi, because chay adam tluyim b'dinim. For example, without the Isav lo signifu or gzela, then it would be anarchy, and there would be no masumata. Avol kofer, the dinim of tashlume kofer, which are mentioned in Vehemis Isha. Aim, I would have thought that only if the shar kills an ish, and why? And here we're on Daf Lamed Hey base. Debar mitzvah, because he's chayav mitzvahs in. Therefore, this tashlume kofer to pay the yarship if the shar killed a male, because you mevatel him min mitzvahs by killing him. But isha lo, maybe a woman who are not obligated in mitzvahs say in the same way men are. They don't have the same scope. As I might think that the Torah was not machayev tashlume kofer if a woman is a victim of a death victim of the shar. Yashmin and ha. And if the Torah would have told me the equation between men and women, as far as Tashlumi Kofer, I would have said Mishum de'ika ibn neshama chas rachman aleh. The Torah has compassion for a woman like a man if never they die. Avol hanach tarti. But as far as the other onshim and dinim, aim Allah, I would have said that women are not included, they're not obligated in these halachas, tzricha, and therefore we need all three limudim in order to be marbe women. Okay, then, so we're here on Daf Lamed Hey Amid Beis, and I guess I'll wish you a Shana Tova, good Kibben Shdiar, and
good Kibben Shdiar, you too.
Okay, everything should be great. And Hashem
Okay.
should be all at tefillah.